Hello, interlopers. I thought I'd make a video again about uh, the derelict freighter missions. The first thing you want is talk to this guy, especially if it's Monday. He's got he gives you free nanites, but ask about derelict freighters. If it's not there, then you already talked to him this week, and he won't talk to you for another week. Uh, yeah, you heard. Yes, I've acquired an emergency broadcast receiver from a distant iteration. It's yours if you wish to see the fate of those past. So, take it. You get an emergency broadcast receiver, and you might as well give them data on the minerals. It's free nanites. So, what do you do with this emergency broadcast receiver? Single-use receiver scans for distress signals on freighter frequencies. Derelict or abandoned freighters are often are often con- not are derelict or abandoned freighters often contain high value salvage. Select the receiver and use tune signal to begin the location process. So if you do tune signal here, emergency broadcast receiver activated, tuning activated, return to your ship to begin the search. So, you return to your ship, of course. I'm using the living ship today, just for fun. So, activate the pulse drive to begin tuning process. Pulse drive, just aim anywhere, probably not at something that you'll get to quickly. Now it's tuning here through different frequencies, then it finds something. You pop out of pulse drive and you'll see this or something similar. And if you just zoom in on the bridge here, landing, a green circle for landing will appear. Yeah, you see the green circle there? You can land. There's actually 4 landing pads, so you can do it in a group with 4 of your friends' ships. And the first thing you find if you look around is activate capsule of oxygen. You can collect these, oxygen, or if you don't need oxygen, you can find sodium. If you don't need oxygen or sodium, you can skip them. Yeah, so you could call your ship here if you preferred it on this bed. Oxygen. There's like 6 of them out there, and then you go in here and there's more. But you can just run past them if you got enough of this junk. I never have enough. I'm a hoarder. Door open, and one more. Sodium. There's a teleporter here. It doesn't do anything at first. there's a console here. One thing you might want to do is activate the heating unit because these places are cold. You want, generally speaking, you'll want at least one thermal protection against cold to explore these places. They are very cold. I've got two, but you only really need one probably. Uh, Next thing you can do is activate the console. Severe incident, total lockdown, access denied, don't panic. Access doors have been automatically sealed. Override seal, question mark? Not yet. Collect the emergency supplies first because they disappear once you open the door. And it'll just come back and give you another chance to open the door then. So then you can open the door. See, those supplies are once only. And over here you got a chest full of more supplies. Mainly, I don't know, a repair chip anyway. Then you go over here. The doors open automatically, and it takes a little while. The lights flash. They're generating the interior, basically. So it takes a little while. One thing you can do while you're waiting for the doors to open, is turn on your flashlight. You'll need it. It was already on. So turn on your flashlight. You see it's dark in here, and the flashlight gives you vision. A climb ladder. If you're going down, just jump down. It's always just one floor. You land in a little room with a door. Usually these doors are open, I think, but or are not open, I mean. But this is what the derelict freighter is. It says room 1 out of 10. There's between 7 and 12 rooms usually, maybe a few more. It just keeps track of which ones you've seen. So if you miss one, you'll know. So you start looking around. Unstable container. You can shoot it. If you shoot it from real close, it hurts. Heaters everywhere, because you notice the froster on the edge of the screen there already. Those heaters will warm you up a little bit, save your supplies for recharging the cold protection. Activate the capsules are everywhere. You can collect them if you're looking for loot. That one doesn't blow up. These do open. Scavenge everything. All the blue chests and lockers, almost all of them have good loot worth checking out. Random stuff, but everything from, money units to spaceship mods. Well, not for the living ship, but for other ships you can get spaceship mods. So, the next room. Oh, if you're not sure if you got everything in a room, you can scan it. And the purple things will be highlighted, and if you missed one, you can go back and loot it. It just stays lit up for a few seconds, and if I were to scan this room now, I can't yet, right? Now I can. Each of the purple things has a little icon on it. Salvage material. That means you haven't looted it. So those little icons, make sure it settles down. They can sometimes appear momentarily at the beginning of the skin and fool you. These are tablets that have little bits of lore, the story of what happened to the ship. Explosive drones on board. This is an inventory entry. Contraband, Viking effigy, reconstructed proto-Gek organs, unaccounted for. Uh, some of them are funny, some of them are interesting. They get a bit repetitive if you do a lot of these. And you might want to do a lot of these for the mods you get, the loot you get. I have done a lot of these, okay? Hundreds, maybe more than that even, I don't know. If you find a good one, you can repeat it. Each star system has essentially something shooting at me. This particular ship has in the ceilings, they're not supposed to be in the ceilings, they're little sentinel drone type things. There's another one too. You want to bring lots of ammo. You find more ammo if you open chests and stuff, but a third one. And the fourth one, yeah. Okay. I quieted it down a bit now. So there's two doors and there's a console here. We'll want a bunch of lockers here. Let's loot all the lockers and stuff first. These are face down lockers. They're actually are blue. Another thing shooting at me. There it is. Still got the little floaty capsules. Now, I can scan to see what I've missed here. See, it had an icon on it, but it disappeared. It means I have looted it. This chest I have not looted. Okay, I think I got everything now. Chairs even laying down, they'll still spin somehow. It's quite weird. There's another loot. And here's another tablet. I'm looking for something on these tablets. I'll tell you when I find it. It may be on this one. Anomaly medical bay. No, didn't get it yet. Okay. So here's another teleporter. It's not activated. You can just activate it by clicking on it there. And then you can go back to the entrance if you're just tired and want to go home. Or you can get back in there and we're back at the console. That's the first one. There's more teleports, so. Crew manifest. We want the crew manifest. That's one of the things that just tells you about the crew and the passengers. Now, you don't need to update the bioscan. If you leave, it'll give you the manifest, no problem. You can update the bioscan just to prove to yourself that there's nothing living on this ship. It's just the ghosts and the robots and monsters or whatever, things to kill. Is if it moves, shoot it in here, you know, unless you're with your friends. Last known crew positions, redacted area. Yeah, the captain's hiding. Leave. So crew manifest. Copy official crew manifest for this ship has the name. This is the only, in a sense, this is the only derelict freighter at this star system. If you want a different one, just travel to a different system before you activate that emergency scanner thing. Acting captain, officer, chief engineer, junior navigator, 151 other friends, yeah. Highly valuable to those concerned with the fate of the missing ship. Every time you come here, you can get one of these, and you can sell it the same way. There's no real limit, but once per visit, yeah. Okay, I think I've looted everything in this room. There's 2 exits that I haven't opened yet. Once you open a door, they stay open so you can tell where you've been. There's the one with the purple pink lights above it and one with blue aqua lights above it. The purple pink ones are dead ends. If you go in, you have to come back out and come back here to continue on. It's usually just one room behind it. You open it up. If you're looking for loot, this is basically a loot run. You want to go to the purple pink ones first so that you don't have to backtrack. I think there's a sentinel in here too. Sometimes you hear them and you can't find them. They're too deep in the woodwork to dig out. So that one's also blue, but that's the one we came out of. We entered this room from there. It's just over here we hear it. I can't see it though. Hopefully they'll fix that so they're not in the ceiling so much. That's been a recent sort of bug. So, continue on now. We've done only 4 out of 10 rooms. I should step up the pace maybe, but... a large room like this with a spaceship in it, usually fighters. You can search it. There's a blue case hidden down in that one. I think there's more cases here. And yeah, floaty green things, they're bad, shoot them. The ships will almost always have a modifier and if you find they're usually the same ones each time, almost same class at least. So if you find ships with S-class, you might want to repeat several times just to get the S-class mods for your ship. That's for your spaceship, as opposed to the freighter, which is the other mods you get at the end of the run. So, did we finish looting this? I think so. That's where we came in. All we need to do now is leave. See, there's a thing, there's a thing, there's two things. Yeah. Thermal protection. See, it's the cold stuff is wearing off. Usually you have to recharge these a few times per run. If you're going slower, it takes more recharges. The ladder is up. The ladder faces you if you're going the right direction. If you come into a room like that and it's the back side of the ladder, it means you've doubled back and I've already come down that ladder probably. What's the matter with this? Come on, it was destructible, yeah. Yeah. Floaty thing, a blue thing, blue thing. A destructible thing. Floaty thing, basically repetitive. There's another station. Floaty thing. Now, these sweeper things are dangerous. They shoot at you. If you don't step into the beam, they won't know you're here. So you can even loot without triggering them. Yeah, see, I'm outside while I'm reading this, so it won't trigger. Active sample, cargo. If you do trigger it, or if you just want to shoot something, you can just shoot it, or it'll start shooting at you if you trigger it. There, activated. Notice it only activated the one. It didn't. They don't talk to each other, so the other ones won't activate just because one did. Or you can just shoot them from a distance. And they'll wake up and try to shoot back, but you destroy them. Or I destroy them. I never let one get too many shots at me. They can be nasty if you're not fully developed yet. So that's that. That's that. Something in the ceiling. Just about any weapon will work here. You know, a mining laser probably can take care of these things. I like using the projectiles because they actually supply you with a lot of projectiles when you run through these. So, you know, you have enough to start with. You can find more as you go. Units received. Nanites received. And more units. Oh, and I missed one. That was just money mostly then. But yeah, you can find just about anything in any of these blue cases. Okay, the console security mainframe. Now, excuse me. I don't know if I've got the security pass yet. I don't remember. You maybe saw it and I didn't. So anyway, ship-wide bioscan, severe incident, override available, indicate captain's fate to begin. You have like 3 choices. It doesn't matter what you say. If you say unknown, if you say deceased, he's deceased. Incapacitated, they assume he's dead. And unknown, they assume he's dead. Unknown, presumed dead. Because they haven't heard from him for days, and there was a big ruckus. I don't have the security pass yet, or any of the security passes, so we'll have to come back here. Now, that's the way out, I think. See, the ladder is on the far side of the hole. That means that's the direction we want to go. If the ladder was on the near side, it means we climbed up that ladder, or we came in on that ladder. Now, is there a tablet here? Yeah. We haven't looked at this one. Cargo manifest. Sparks. No security pass. We looked at this one. Yeah, it's data previously recorded. So we don't need to check that one. We need to go back, maybe. We'll go back one teleporter. This is back to the entrance. With 3 of them activated, it cycles the 3 of them. This is the middle one we investigated. So we're headed looking for tablets. I don't think there was any tablets in here, right? Oh, did I miss a case? No. Yeah, see, it had the little icon on it for just a moment till I figured out, no, it's been looted. See, the ladder's on the far side, so this is deeper into the ship. Doesn't matter if the ladder goes up or down, it's the same sort of rules. Now, did we get this one? Yes, we did. We've taken so long, we need another round of recharges. Well, we might have to look in the next room to find the tablet. We've already checked that one. We've already checked this one. Okay, we'll go down this ladder, see what's down here. Remember, we have to go back for that. We want the, it's the captain's log at that terminal that... Oh, another ladder. 7 out of 10 rooms. Sweeper. Defense turrets. Oh, not quite enough ammo. Okay. Turret. What the heck? Oh, I got a sweeper up here. I didn't quite figure that out. Oh well. Never seen one like that before, I don't know. That's just debris. There's the exit. So there's a rack here. Okay, so that's where we came in. I don't see any tablets here. What's that? A chest we missed. A purple door. Boy, this is quite large room for a dead end. Oh, there's a tablet. Maintenance log, access, event record, AI reset, anomaly containment hold logged, AI reset and gunnery control rebooted. Redacted containment failure in stasis unit escalated to biosecurity. No, we haven't got the security pass yet. Don't shoot it that close. See, that hurt a bit even though I backed up, right? So that's where we came in from. That's everything there, I think, and everything here. One chest here. Why is the blue icon on this one? Oh, there was a tablet there too, so yeah, we can tell where the tablets are. Scanner recharging. Log support. Log snippet. Oh, I've done this one. It's just the same thing in case you want to review. Okay, I think that's a dead end now. Haven't done these lockers. Okay. How do we get out? Okay, that was that room. There was a stairwell down or something, right? Somewhere? I forget. That's in... There it is, okay. 2 rooms left. Captain's log is not recovered. So if all else fails, we should have a security pass in the last room. Here's a new one. Watch officer daily report. Discipline. Confined to the trader. Confined for damaging company property. First offense. Sentence length 4 days. Damaging company product. Ah, we got security credentials. So yeah, there's actually, I think, several of them that you can get, but it only ever gives you one. See, we don't need to review these tablets anymore unless you just want to read the lore. Confined to brig for theft. First offense, sentence like 2 days. That's a pretty light sentence for theft. Unstable container. That's the way out. I find it's best not to open the doors on the before you want to use them, because then you can't tell which door it is you came in or want to go out. So that's where we came in, and I think we just got some floaties to take care of. And we go to the last room. Oh, we should go back actually, but we will. We don't really have to do it all in one order, and you can do it out of order. So we'll go back for the captain's log after we're sort of done. There's usually not any surprises in the last room, just a bunch of loot and the last console. So another tablet. Recovered fungal matter, performed genetic analysis, experiments to continue. They were pretty brave with their experiments. One of them finally caught up to him. That's like a torpedo tube or a launching tube. It opens to space. You see the cover is open a notch. You can't go in there though. It's just something to see. This is the last terminal. It's the engineering control for the derelict. Engineering control panel. Generator failure. Fabricators on emergency power. Construct component. So, you can get a technology upgrade that's for the freighter. Uh, it's a freighter mod. You can get a freighter bulkhead that's a freighter inventory slot, or you can extract nanites. I have all the freighter tech and freighter slots that I need, so I choose nanites these days. Not uses up all the power in the terminal. Silent, power drain, nothing more to be gained. We want to go back to the second one. So this is the entrance where we came in. That's where we go out, back to our ship. This is the first console where we got the crew manifest, data previously recorded, and this is the secure console where we now have a security pass. Duty officer may take command. Log in as chief engineer. And now we can get the captain's log. Record your temporary commander. Read captain's log. Date stamp. Admiral Geck was too young to die. May the Atlas shower their family with profit. Try and do them proud. Soft as I am. I have 100 siblings. It's hard to be noticed. Maybe this voyage will be enough. We carry diplomatic papers charged with recovering the lost history of all Geck. We shall persevere. We are in orbit above a chapel of the first spawn era. Ah, friends, I'm glad I was not born in such brutal time. Crew's eager to see what discoveries we might salvage. Wargeck had such technology. We have discovered a storage facility. Our trade Geck thinks it was used to mass produce Wargeck clones, but what does trade Geck know? We've not yet managed to gain access, but I feel close. We will be pioneers. That's the end of the log. They didn't even get into the first spawn temple. Captain's log. Encrypted download of acting captain's log from such an item would be highly valuable. Okay. So now we go teleporters twice more, back to engineering, and then back to the exit. And we're done. We got everything there is to get out of a freighter, as far as I know. There, yeah, well, okay. Not all of them have the little guys in the ceiling, the security robots in the ceiling. Not all of them have the sweeper security bot, sweeper scanner security devices. Some of them have other things. We saw a couple little floaty green blobs in the hangar there. Some of them have a lot more of those instead of like the robots in the ceiling. Some of them have, and these are the annoying ones, pods with roach-like little nasties that hatch out of these pods if you get too close and disturb them. And each pod will generate like 10 of these little roaches that fire, they spit like a weapon at you, and there can be like 4 or 5 pods in a room. If you happen to trigger all 4 pods at once and you don't take care or retreat to a safe cover, uh, the little roaches can kill you. So uh, those are the annoying ones, the roaches. But like this freighter at this star system doesn't have those. It's still cold here. Okay, so back to my ship. Now it tells you you're not finished the mission yet. Lost in space. Offload the crew manifest. Find interested buyers at on the space station. So when you leave, you generally want to go to the space station. And any of them, if you don't like the one in this system, you can take it to one in another system. But the space station, well then, now we've got a lot of junk. I maybe didn't even have room for everything. I got too much ammo. You need to take a little bit in, not a lot, because you get supplied a lot, right? Freighter. Okay, that's the crew manifest is here. See, and the rest of the captain's log is the other one you want. Okay. Did they put, no, they didn't fill my starship. Okay. So yeah, it overflows here. And here. There's the captain's log. I'll get it up front. We're going to the space station. Now, that at the beginning there I showed you how to get the free emergency scanner. If you've already got the free one, you don't want to wait a week. There's another source for them. And it's in the space station here. The scrap dealer will sell you one. So, first of all, we have to sell the crew manifest that we picked up. So sell the crew manifest, and we've got the captain's log. If we sell it to this guy, he gives us tainted metal. Official captain's log, sell that. You can, if you don't need or don't want tainted metal, you can go across the way over there to the guild representative, and he will take them off your hands and give you faction standing with the guild he represents. usually at first you'll want some tainted metal. If you were unable to get a free emergency scanner, you can buy one here. 5 million money units. It's a bit steep if you're just starting out, and if you're just starting out, you might not survive the freighter anyways. Things in there can kill you. If you've got the 5 million units, you can buy it with a movement so swift and delicate. Place a small radio device. Were it not for the package and no hold, I would scarcely believe they had moved at all. Okay, so we got another emergency broadcast receiver now. If we talk to him again, maybe you want two, but the next one is 10 million units. It's gone up. So if you think 5 million was bad, 10 million is worse. And if you buy that one and come back to them again, 20 million units. It's doubled twice on you already. Of course, if you've got too much money, maybe this is a good way to spend it. I'm kind of in that situation. Variety, traveler must venture to a new store. If you seek variety, you see, you go back to the same one. You actually, it's reset, but it's the same stuff, the same logs, everything, right? Some of it's randomly generated, I guess, like the freighter mod that you can get from the engineering terminal. It varies between the various freighter mods. I'll show you what's available there in a minute. I've got them all installed. So the next one's not doubled. It's only 30 million. It's only 50% higher. And 30 million is, you'll, if you don't have the money, well, you have to go raise it again somehow, I guess. 30 million's the top price. As many as you want for 30 million each. So ask what they're selling. They just describe abandoned wrecks can be revealed for a price. That's what they're talking about, the coordinates of the wrecks. That's what they're selling. Purchase old scrap. This is kind of special. These packets are multiple things inside the packet. Repair kit is, you don't need to buy them here generally. You get them from that chest at the first chest at the entrance to the derelict, just in front of the first console. That chest has a repair kit in it every time you go there. So you probably don't need to buy them. There's some decorations here, Halloween decorations. Pustule slime, appalling banner, tentacled banner, wriggling companion, that's just a little holograph thing. Horrific flesh helmet. That's, you can wear that over your head. It's like a worm head. Warning decal, horrific decal, tentacle decal, hazard decal. Then at the end you have a couple hazard modules. Hazard protection for um, X class hazard protection, black market. And notice they cost tainted metal. So it might take you a few runs to accumulate the tainted metal for these. Suspicious launched thruster module. These are X class. They're the range of their effectiveness, or their power level, is a range right from class C to class S, and sometimes beyond class S. Rarely. You may have to purchase, 20 of these to find one that's better than your class S. It's it can be expensive, right? Costs you lots of tainted metal. Uh, okay, I didn't buy anything there. We'll look through. Okay, first of all, yeah, the living chip is not a good example for this, and I can't switch chips. Oh, the other thing is the freighter. The modules you get from the engineering are things like these here. First of all, hyperdrive, warp hyperdrive mods, S class. It might not be S class. If you get a module that's not S class, you need to go to another star to find S class modules. If you don't need S class, just keep going. You can repeat that one, and every time you go, it'll be the same class. Might be slightly different details. Like these are 250 light year. 250 light year are the best you can get for your freighter at present. Here I've got another 3 technology. Then you can also, not just the hyperdrive, but you can get these other ones. These are basically boosters for the frigates. The main effect is for frigate missions. So frigate expeditions, expedition defenses plus 15%, plus 50. These are all the best that you can get as far as I know. Expedition trade abilities. Some of the expeditions are trade missions, right? Plus 15%. Expedition efficiency, that's the fuel consumption, plus 20%. That's only 20, the rest are 15. Expedition speed, how long it takes, right? Expedition mining ability for industrial expeditions. And finally, expedition scientific ability for exploration expeditions. You can get all of these. You might not get all of them at one frigate or freighter, one derelict freighter. You might have to go to multiple derelict freighters and multiple systems to find all of these. So yeah, speed, efficiency, mining, trade, and defenses. And finally, scientific. So yeah, the efficiency is 20. The rest are all 15s. And then you've got the warp cell efficiency up to 250 light year with 100% efficiency.